Hello to my employees and future employees. I'm the boss of this company and I like safety in my company. So I'm here to tell you what can go right and what can go wrong when you wear or don't wear PPE in my company. First off, we're starting off with the hard hat. So here we have an employee completely unready for work. No hard hat, no PPE, no nothing. What if a heavy box were to come and smash him to the ground? He'd just die on the spot. There's nothing else he could do. Let's show an example of a responsible employee. So here's my responsible employee. Looking good for work, all in his proper PPE. If a box were to come and hit him on the head, nothing. He doesn't even move. He's ready for anything. He's ready to work for my company at the highest safety level. From those two shown examples, you can clearly see the advantages and disadvantages of wearing a hard hat. How it absorbs the shock and keeps you safe during the work environment. Now I want to move on to footwear. Here we have an employee not wearing appropriate footwear. What if a heavy object were to come crush his foot? He'd be in so much pain he couldn't even continue his job and might try and sue us. And here's my safe employee, once again wearing the proper PPE. If that same object were to come and hit him in the foot, he wouldn't even move, he wouldn't even blink. He's ready to keep doing his job and not sue us. So there was the clear advantages and disadvantages of the proper footwear in the workplace and how it could save us a lawsuit. Now moving on to an important workplace item has fallen into the pool of acid. This stupid employee attempts to reach in with his bare hands to get it. This time, our employee is prepared to reach in and grab it. Watch his attempt. He safely grabs the object without any problem. You can clearly see white gloves are very important in a workplace such as this, with that test there. Now we're going to move on to, here we have an employee standing in a busy workplace. Anything could happen. His face is completely unprotected. Watch as this sawdust comes flying into his eyes. Here's an employee wearing the proper facial protective equipment. Watch as the same sawdust comes and hits his face. Does he move? No. Lawsuit avoided. With facial protection, our workplace becomes much safer. Now moving on to, the workplace is a loud place. Here we have an employee struggling to cope with the amount of audible destruction he's hearing on his ears. This can have long-term effects on an employee without proper protective gear. This employee is being subjected to the same noises. With proper protective gear around his ears, he is having no problem and will not have to deal with late tinnitus in his lifetime. Much better example. We're moving on to our final piece of protective clothing that will be commonly found in our workplace, and that's high visibility clothing. Thanks to the high visibility, I saw him, didn't run over and kill him. The employee not wearing the high reflective clothing was easily hit by that car. The one wearing it was easily avoided and saved us another lawsuit. I look forward to seeing you working at my company safely. I'ma get drunk and dance like your uncle till I move hands like your uncle. I'm kidding. The venom is in venom when I enter, then it's over. When I'm spitting venom, I'm as generous as Oprah. You get a scar, you get a scar, you get a scar.